Hey, my name is Aigel. I'm the director of Your Born music video that was produced by Take Shot Films Moscow. So I wrote the piece in LA. At this time, I was studying Russian history, and I bumped into an image of baptism in Russia, and the image of the cross and people diving deep into freezing water kind of stuck with me. So I decided to write something about it. And I had like 3, 4 drafts before I finalized the script. And then I reached out to my friends Aigel, the band. We did a project together 4 years ago, and it was quite a success. And we shared the same energy. I showed the guys the script. They were totally blown away. And then I started pitching it to companies. And Take Shot were the guys that were down to produce it. And so basically, that's how it started. I guess the biggest challenge was the weather conditions, because a year ago, the weather was really warm in Moscow. There was barely any snow outside. So I would say scouting locations and praying for good weather and actually rescheduling so many times was the biggest challenge. That it was like there was a massive pressure on the whole team. I even remember once we were out scouting and there was no snow outside and we're almost desperate, and then a snowstorm began. I was like, guys, we have to shoot next day, and they're like, but we're like barely prepped. I'm like, we have to do it next day. So they were arranging everything to shoot the whole thing next day, which is like kind of ambitious, because you have a cortex with Mercedes trucks, and then you have to figure out all the logistics, and then we had to change locations because we needed to be closer to Moscow, because there's no roads like that in Moscow. You have to scout them. So I guess the weather was the biggest challenge, and then everything was kind of meant to be. I would say the casting, like I really enjoyed casting the actors, and I feel like that's what I'm most passionate about, and I feel like we got really lucky with the casting. I'm still super happy with the way everything looks. I would say like the most rewarding part was people's reactions, because a lot of the people supported us, the media. Also, the comments were quite positive, and since we're talking about governmental issues, and that's a pretty brave music video for the band and the production company, and for me myself, I wouldn't lie if I would say we were never nervous to post the film, because we were. I would say till the very end we were thinking about if we want to put the titles on it, or we just want to upload it to YouTube like anonymous. But I'm glad that we did it the way we did. But yeah, it was just like, I guess the most rewarding part was just actually doing the video, because it was so much fun. Because it's quite a hot political subject, and then being able to produce it, especially with the production value like that, and being able to see all these beautiful sets and the casting, and it was so much fun. I mean, we were all nervous about it, but it was so much fun. I really want to thank Take Shot production company that produced the piece and made everything happen. I want to thank my agents, Julia at Blacklist, and I want to thank all the cast and crew that made everything happen. I know it was a really tough one, and I asked for and I asked a lot, but I'm glad that we all made it happen, and I would never forget the experience that I had filming this video. Hey, I'm Aigel, director of the music video You're Born. Thank you so much to the jury members and Clio Awards for the 2020-21 Grand Clio Music Award. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm totally psyched and hyped, and thank you.